I am MacBookPro. Thanks for my daddy, Steve Jobs. It's a good job.
Phebe Music at mac.com.
ねえ君は誰？どうしてそんなところで膝を抱え込んで泣いてるの？ああ、君はいつかの僕だ。自分だけ置いてきぶり悲しいんだね。風と緑と戯れだけな裸足で奏だ意地は優しくて夢も描いたい果てしないままいつか途切れるとしゃないまま誰もがそれぞれに痛みを背負って繰り返す顔意識で生きてる上手に歩けるさコンクリートミッションへ土とか才能に大いに振り返りながら君が君自身を信じないでさ誰が君のことを信じるの自信を持っているさもう一度勇気を振り絞る疑いはシャイさこの道の行方いつかたどり着けそう信じていく裸足で歩くのは少し冷たくて口消そうになる日もあるんだろう誰もがそれぞれに痛みを背負って繰り返す顔意識で生きてる上手に歩けるさコンクリートミッションへ土とか才能に大いに振り返りながら歩いてく
Thank you. I'm honored to be with you today for your commencement from one of the finest universities in the world. truth be told, I never graduated from college, and this is the closest I've ever gotten to a college graduation. Again, you can't connect the dots looking forward. You can only connect them looking backwards. So you have to trust that the dots will somehow connect in your future. You have to trust in something, your gut, destiny, life, karma, whatever. Because believing that the dots will connect down the road will give you the confidence to follow your heart, even when it leads you off the well-worn path. And that will make all the difference. The heaviness of being successful was replaced by the lightness of being a beginner again, less sure about everything. It freed me to enter one of the most creative periods of my life. Sometimes life's going to hit you in the head with a brick. Don't lose faith. I'm convinced that the only thing that kept me going was that I loved what I did. You've got to find what you love, and that is as true for work as it is for your lovers. Your work is going to fill a large part of your life, and the only way to be truly satisfied is to do what you believe is great work. And the only way to do great work is to love what you do. If you haven't found it yet, keep looking, and don't settle. As with all matters of the heart, you'll know when you find it. And like any great relationship, it just gets better and better as the years roll on. So keep looking, don't settle. I read a quote that went something like, "If you live each day as if it was your last, someday you'll most certainly be right." It made an impression on me, and since then, for the past 33 years, I've looked in the mirror every morning and asked myself, if today were the last day of my life, would I want to do what I am about to do today? And whenever the answer has been no for too many days in a row, I know I need to change something. Remembering that I'll be dead soon is the most important tool I've ever encountered to help me make the big choices in life. Because almost everything, all external expectations, all pride, all fear of embarrassment or failure, these things just fall away in the face of death, leaving only what is truly important. Remembering that you are going to die is the best way I know to avoid the trap of thinking you have something to lose. You are already naked. There is no reason not to follow your heart. I can now say this to you with a bit more certainty than when death was a useful but purely intellectual concept. No one wants to die. Even people who want to go to heaven don't want to die to get there. And yet, death is the destination we all share. No one has ever escaped it. And that is as it should be, because death is very likely the single best invention of life. It's life's change agent. It clears out the old to make way for the new. Right now, the new is you. But someday, not too long from now, you will gradually become the old and be cleared away. Sorry to be so dramatic, but it's quite true. Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Don't be trapped by dogma, which is living with the results of other people's thinking. Don't let the noise of others' opinions drown out your own inner voice. And most important, have the courage to follow your heart and intuition. They somehow already know what you truly want to become. Everything else is secondary. Stay hungry, stay foolish. It was their farewell message as they signed off. Stay hungry, stay foolish. And I have always wished that for myself.
MacBookPro. Thank you for creating me and my voice. I love you forever. My daddy, Steve Jobs. It's a good job. Steve Jobs, good job.